Books to Quick Commerce, written by G.S. Anand. The year was 1979. I was a 10-year-old boy in Hoshiarpur, a city where traffic was so scarce in those days that even a cow crossing the road was considered a bottleneck. Our school teachers had drilled one thing into our heads: look right, then left, then right again before crossing the road. What they forgot to add was the most important part: if there is a truck coming, don't cross at all. But, well, those were simpler times. Right across the road from our house was a little shop selling books and magazines. It was my sister's paradise. A boarder at a Jalandhar college, she was a voracious reader. She devoured Hindi novels by Rajhans, the kind of books my father referred to as useless. Later in life, I discovered that many Bollywood blockbusters were actually born out of Rajhan's stories. Back then, though, all I cared about was how my sister used me as her personal delivery boy. Here is how it worked. Novels cost about rupees 5 or rupees 10, but you could rent them for 25 or 50 pies a day. My sister would bribe me with 10 pies, 25 if she was generous, to sneak across the road, get her a book, and smuggle it back without dad noticing. Why the secrecy? Because novels were forbidden in our house. According to my father, we were only supposed to read our school books. Anything else was practically contraband. And that was my first taste of what we now call quick commerce. I was a one boy delivery startup running high risk missions with high rewards, 10 pies, and a sense of adventure. In the process, I developed a love for reading. Since English comics were rare in the shop, I immersed myself in Hindi pocket books and comics. My favorites: Lotpot, Nandan, Champak, and of course the detective stories by S.C. Bedi featuring Rajan Iqbal, the Desi detective duo modeled on Sherlock Holmes. I did not realize it then, but all that reading honed my Hindi so well that years later at Bishop Cotton School, Shimla, I was declared a scholar in the subject. Imagine that, thanks to smuggled novels and undercover missions for my sister. Looking back now, I can't help but laugh. The things that once felt like little adventures: dodging Dad's stern eyes, racing across the road with a rented book, and pocketing my delivery fee, were actually my early lessons in entrepreneurship. I was doing hyper-local delivery decades before apps like Blinkit or Zepto even existed. Today, we can order anything with a tap on our phones, and companies call it innovation. But deep down, I know the truth. Quick commerce is not new. It is just my 1979 side hustle in a fancy new avatar. The only difference, back then, the payment was not through UPI. It was with a 10 paisa coin and a promise not to tell dad. Honestly, I think I preferred it that way. Thanks for listening. Now, find the meaning of the following words from your dictionary. Number one, voracious. 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 Number two, contraband. Contraband. Thanks for your attention.